Yeah.
How wild is it to think you've gotten from there to here, and you all could be in the NHL a month from now?
Yeah, like I was kind of thinking about it earlier. Like I'm here with 25 other guys that are kind of going through the same thing as me. Like staring down the barrel of an 82 game season as your rookie year. So it's cool, like being here, sharing experiences, and seeing how guys are getting ready for the season. And just being here with even Portolo, Jake, Boldy, Maddie, Owen, just guys I've played with in the past. It's cool to see them here, and it's a little different just because everyone's wearing different jerseys, but it feels the same.
Are you guys competitive, especially as Michigan guys? Like, who's going to get there first? Who's going to score 10 goals first? Like, is there anything like that?
I'd say we were really competitive, especially me, Kent, Maddie, and Bordy, just because we were all forwards. But like it was all like in, pushing each other. Like we'd all go out on the ice early, just like us four, and some other guys, and then stay out late. And it wasn't like I hope they don't score. It was just more like like it'd be cool if we were all kind of pushing the pace like that. And I feel like that's what we did the last 2 years there. And we never really expected anything else, just except for in a good way pushing each other.
I mean, Vegas has a very veteran team. How close do you think you'll get this year? What's your ultimate goal for that?
Yeah, I mean, I had a really good off season, and I'm feeling really good, going into camp. So just being ready for camp and kind of making them make a hard pick and pick me, take the team, put me on the team. So when I go into camp, just doing everything I can to make the big squad.
So center or wing, would you do
either?
either?
I would think wing. Because I've been playing there the last 2 years. So like I said, I had a good summer, and I'm confident going into camp, and I can't wait for it.
How much that an Olympic experience help you guys?
Yeah, I mean, just being in China, like the off ice portion of it too, kind of, was really good for us. Just, being around guys like Justin Applicator, guys Steven Camphor played in the NHL, and are kind of at the end of their careers, just talking to us. Like I remember on the bus to the rinks, Applicator would talk to me about when he signed, when he was going into his rookie year, and kind of like how he knew it was the right decision at the right time. So and playing against all older guys was really important, and I was able to play a few games in the AHL last year against professional players, and it was a really good experience for me to get my feet wet, and just going into camp, I feel like it's going to help me out.
Are you going to give any copies of your cards to your buddies or your parents?
Maybe. They might have to buy them. So. No, I'm kidding, but yeah.
You're going to make your dad buy?
No,
really?
Yeah. I remember.
Sign it costs more money.
Yeah, for sure. I remember when I was younger, I had all the booklets. All my friends would collect them, so it's kind of funny, just thinking, kids could just be opening a pack and, I'll be in there. So roles have changed, but it's always a fun thing to do.
Going into your off season, you mentioned get your feet wet a little bit in the pros. Is there anything you worked on specifically?
I definitely worked on, just my skating, and just because the pace is a lot different than, in college, and I feel like I'm comfortable with my shot and making plays, just being able to separate more, just because there's less time and space at the pro level. So it's definitely what I worked on a lot. Skating out in, I was in Michigan the whole summer with, I don't know if Maddie mentioned it, but we had a pretty good group of guys out there that, could have had it was like an NHL All-Star skate, and just me and Maddie were there, the pace was really good, and I felt like my game got a lot better. So.
Is that does that come down to edge work or any specific person?
It's kind of just more power,
Yeah.
just still young player, just working on bursts and just like I said, creating space for myself in small areas.
When you and Maddie and those guys are all practicing playing, who's playing in net?
Hellebuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Tyler Mott's brother too, so yeah, I guess we goalies too.
You played against Lukowski in Olympic game. What do you make of him?
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing him at the Olympics. I was like, oh, this kid's a player, and it wasn't a shock to me that he got drafted where he got drafted, and I've never really seen him off the ice, and just seeing him walk around, I'm like, geez, this guy's huge. I saw the videos of him at camp on the bike, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I've been talking to him a little bit. He's a really nice guy, and obviously he's a pretty special player. We were talking about the goal he scored against us in the quarterfinals.